Yo, what's up guys, Jarvis here today, guys. I'm bringing you guys a new series. Pretty much it's going to be a basic, title. I'm not going to name it like some crazy thing. I'm just going to name it Madden 19 Live Commentary. Okay, that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. These aren't going to have face cams. I don't really find them necessary to have face cams. I really only like doing face cams if I'm doing like live gameplay, stuff like that. So, pretty much what we're going to be doing in this series is just going weekly of what happened in the past week. So obviously this week was the release weekend, I guess you can say, release week part, whatever. So basically I got a whole giant list of things that I think I should talk about for happening last week. And if you guys enjoy this series, which I really honestly hope you do, because I would love doing stuff like this every single week, I honestly would enjoy it, and it would honestly keep me on YouTube. That's just my personal opinion. So pretty much, obviously, what just came out not that long ago, well actually it was 4 hours ago when I'm recording this, at 11:30 at night, was the release of 3 new legends coming out the day that this video is coming out. So you guys will be seeing Reggie White, Bryant Young, and Michael Vick. So the only thing I'm getting from this is Bryant Young is the only one here that has a limited time symbol in the top left of his card. So does that mean we're only going to get one limited time card and then 2 set cards? I think that's what that means. Like, we'll get 2 set cards, and then we'll get a limited time card throughout the year as the year goes on. That seems like it'd be, a good idea. I'm pretty sure that's what they did with Ultimate Legends last year anyways. So if they wanted to just continue that anyways, that'd be a good idea. But I'm not sure, but you can also, it's showing Michael Vick with his being able to be powered up. So I mean, this is the main reason why I've kept these training points, is because of players like this coming out. I don't know if they're gonna completely overprice the training for upgrading him, but this is the exact main reason why I never decided to use training at the beginning of the game, because I knew players like this were going to be coming out and everyone was going to use up their training points and they'd have none left when players like Michael Vick were going to come out. So that's the main reason why I didn't really do anything yet. I mean, yeah, I'll probably get have an 85 version of him, but it's Michael Vick and he's gonna have 80 some speed, so I will 100% take that. He'll probably have low 80 throwing stats, probably not even that, maybe high 70s. I got no problem with that. He's gonna meet certain thresholds and I'll be able to use him and play with him, and I'll probably still have fun with him. So there's not gonna be that much of a problem there. So pretty much you got Reggie White here. He's got 76 speed, 83 excel, 88 strength, 87 tackle, 90 play recognition, 88 block shedding, 92 power move, and 84 finesse move. That's okay for right now, I guess. I mean, Bryant Young here, he's got some good stats. 69 speed, 75 excel, 92 strength, 87 tackle, 92 play recognition, 92 block shedding, 93 power moves, 84 finesse move, and he's 6'3". Reggie White is 6'5". Then Michael Vick's base card has 88 speed, 90 throw power, 88 short, 82 middle, 86 deep, 86 86 throw under pressure, 92 throw on the run, and 85 play action. So what do I think of these first legends coming out? I got one thing. EA's trying to make money as fast as they possibly can, because they know later in the year that people aren't going to be buying his packs as much as they are now. So they release a Michael Vick, there's going to be a lot of people opening packs, attempting to get him, and all that stuff going on. So that's personally what I think is the main reason why they're putting out a Michael Vick right now at this point in the game. Usually they'd wait a month or so and then put him out, but it's the truth. You already know that's the truth. like, yay, we're getting a Michael Vick already at the beginning of the year, so people will be abusing him and make him very difficult. That's the only negative of it. Like, why would you release Michael Vick at this point of the game when everyone is starting out with their teams, trying to get their teams in places, when like some people aren't going to be able to get their teams in certain places where they want them yet. Like, I don't even have, I'm an 81 overall right now, and I don't have my team where I want it to be at this point in the game. So pretty much, if I play Vick, I'm going to have a spy with players that really aren't that fast enough to cover him. So, for EA, they're doing it to get money, and they're not really realizing what they're doing putting Vick out, because it's not going to be that much fair for like players that, like I said, don't have their teams really set yet. So they just want to make money real fast, because it brings me to my next thing I want to talk about here, and it's the pack odds. So pretty much, like at the beginning of the year when I first got the game, I have a perfect example. I was opening packs the day that the main game came out, the Hall of Fame edition, and I'd be pulling like elites all the time, like frequent out of gold player packs. Sometimes I would pull golds and pull elites in gold player packs, and I was surprised. I was like, holy crap, did they actually do something with the pack odds? I'm pulling elites, I'm getting their 80 overalls, but I'm pulling elites. So maybe something changed. Maybe they're actually upgrade the pack odds. Maybe they're doing exactly what they thought they were doing. They're increasing pack odds at the beginning of the game when the game came out, so that later on people would be tricked to think they were going to get the same pack odds as they were getting at the beginning of the year. So they decided to then lower the pack odds. That is a definite 100% what they did, because I am not pulling anywhere near the elites or cards I was pulling at that time. There's no doubt in my mind that they decreased pack odds. There's no doubt in my mind, and I don't know how you can argue that. It's EA. They've done this crap in the past before, and I really don't understand why they got to do it to a game that just came out and has all this praise around it, and everyone's saying it's amazing, but it's, how can you just like do this to a game? Like, how can you take away the fun of the game? You know the number one thing that people want to do in this game is open packs, and you're just taking it away from them. You're just taking it away from them. When people start to realize that, hey, I'm not pulling any more elites, these pack odds are crap, these packs are trash, I'm done. That's when you start losing money. You start gaining money when you put elites in the packs and more people are pulling them, which would make them want to open more of them. I don't understand how that's a hard concept to understand. Like, you give more, you will get more. That's like the best way I can explain it. You give us elites, we will pay you more money. But when we pay you more money and you don't give us anything in return, then that's not equal. It's not equal at all. So it's not that much fair. I mean, it's really not. I mean, that's all I have to say about the pack odds right now. That's my personal opinion on it. That's how I think of it, and that's what I think's going on with it. So that's my own thing. So we got the Hall of Fame promo that came out today, with also, well, yesterday I guess you can say. Actually, would it be? It's 2 days ago, or it was 2 days ago, or today of me uploading this. I'm not sure. But you got the Hall of Fame promo that came out. Pretty much it's just the Hall of Fame players that you would get for pre-ordering the game. You can use series trophies or silver players to then unlock and get 77 overall versions of those pre-order players, Hall of Fame players. Brian Urlacher, Terrell Davis, Dan Marino, Terrell Owens, and Rod Woodson. You basically get 77 overall versions of them. You can add all 5 of those players to a set to get an 80 overall version of them. And then as time goes on, you have to use training points to get them to an 85 overall. And then to get them higher than that, you have to add 77 overall version cards to get certain pieces to then get them up to a 90 overall, I believe it was. So all I know is the 80 overall stats of those cards weren't really that amazing. That's why I just kind of took Terrell Davis, because I didn't think there was going to be an extension to this. There was an extension to it last year, so I probably should have thought of that. I'll be getting 88 Saquon Barkley on Monday anyways, so that's not really that big of a deal. I have his rookie premier version, so that won't be that difficult to handle. I'll have a running back, so I'll be good in that situation. But there was also, I mean, as time goes on with this, guys, if you guys have opinions on anything I'm talking about, you feel free to let it out in the comments. Like, I will answer every single one of you guys' opinions in the comments down below. That is a 100% guarantee. But also today, limited editions came out. They're just called limited editions. I think they're just limited edition, like, I don't know what they are. They're just limited edition, and I don't know if there's going to be more of these coming out. I don't know if they're just putting these out because it was like release day yesterday, so they're just trying to get people to buy packs. That could be it. So Steve Smith Sr., Ray Guy, Morton Anderson, and Ed Reed came out today. And what an amazing thing about these cards is EA made it so I don't know if they're going to do this for all limited time cards, but if they do, it will make it such an amazing concept, like a crazy concept. So all 4 of these cards, if you quick sell them, you get 500,000 coins. This then in the future will allow these cards to always have value to them. But another thing you kind of have to factor in is that as time goes on, these cards will deteriorate and there will not be that many more of them. Like, let's say May, June comes around and they actually still have content in this game and a lot of people are still playing it a lot, and someone goes on Mutthead and they see, oh, Steve Smith Sr., they're going to want to get that card, but then they don't realize, like, people quick sell this card for 500,000 coins because they would have lost coins if they put them on the auction block. It wouldn't make as much as 500,000 coins, so they quick sell them. So that's the really only negative, is that as time goes on, we're not really going to be seeing as many of these cards as they're out now. So that's, I guess, the only downfall of this entire thing. But I feel like it's a sweet concept. If they do it to all limited time players, that honestly, that would be absolutely crazy. It'd be sweet. But we're going to look at some of Steve Smith's stats here. So he's got 89 speed, 91 excel, 90 agility, 85 jumping, 90 awareness, 90 catching, 91 catching traffic, 86 spec catch, 90 short route running, 87 medium route running, 89 deep route running, 83 release. What else he's got? 90 juke, 90 ball carry vision, 90 stiff arm, 70 carrying, 88 spin move, 89 elusiveness. Those are pretty good stats for a Steve Smith card. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me know what you guys think about that card in the comments down below. Definitely gonna be a card I would want to pick up. Can't even speak, considering I can't pull them in packs, and I really am not about wasting my coins opening packs this year. But we'll go with Ray Guy here, the punter, 92 overall. Here we go. So he's got 92 kick power, 89 kick accuracy. And if you guys want to run some fake punts here with Ray guys, he's got 53 throw power, 48 short, 41 middle, and 52 on the run. He doesn't. His throw deep must be like below 40 because that stat is not showing up. Unless he's just really that bad at it. That could definitely be a possibility. And then we'll take a look at Morton Anderson. Pretty sure he just got into the Hall of Fame recently, or he's attempting to get in the Hall of Fame. One of the two. One of the two. So he's got 91 kick power and 92 kick accuracy. 48 short, 44 middle, 25 on the run. That's an amazing stat. And 46 throw power. So he also spelled his name wrong too. And apparently this guy is complaining that they put him in a Falcons uniform, and on the Saints he did a lot better. So obviously we got a Morton Anderson fanboy in the comments there on Mudhead for him. And we'll take a look at Ed Reed. This is probably going to be the most expensive card. I would not be surprised. Yup, this is the most expensive card out of all four of them. I'm not surprised at all. He's 900k across board. He's got 90 speed, 89 excel, 91 agility, 89 jumping, 92 awareness, 90 play recognition, 85 catching, 80 hit power, 92 pursuit, 75 tackling, 93 zone, 87 man coverage. That's a pretty dang good Ed Reed card at this point in the game. I will not deny that. 100% will not deny that. So, those are the limited editions that came out. Steve Smith, Ray Guy, Morton Anderson, and Ed Reed. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the 500,000 coin quick sell. Do you agree that like it could screw things up because you won't be able to get these cards as time goes on in the future because people will be quick selling them? So, let me know what you guys think about that. So, there's also like just a small little thing I want to talk about, and that is solo battles. It's just the one thing I do not enjoy about solo battles, and it makes me not want to play it. And it's the fact that I'll be playing solo battles, and my players don't, like, when I play with my players in solo challenges, MUT draft, seasons, whatever, anything that's not solo battles, my players will play to the stats they are, play how they should play according to the stats. So basically, the two same reasons. But then when I go play solo battles, those players are half-assing everything. They're not running as fast as they should be running. My quarterback's not throwing how he should be throwing. My offensive line is just being complete trash, allowing their defense to come and get me easily. That is not fair, and that just makes me not want to play solo battles. Yeah, there's people, like, there's definitely people that are succeeding in it, I'm not going to lie, but they can handle that kind of stuff, and they really don't care about that stuff, so props to them. But there's no way you can constantly play solo battles when in the future you're going to be getting all these amazing cards, and they don't play to their stats. Like, it just makes no sense to me. When you think of solo battles, you basically think of solo challenges, except you're playing against other teams. And there's another thing where I have Tyreek Hill, the fastest receiver in the game, I believe. Well, fastest elite receiver, one of the fastest, whatever. Some nerd's going to say in the comments that, nope, this guy is faster, or something like that. I have no idea. So, I'll put Tyreek Hill on the outside. He's got like plus like 6, 7, 8 speed on the corner. And the corner is a decent way, like a distance where in like season mode or MUT champions, Mutt squads or Mutt draft, he would get beat. But the game is rigged, so you can't do that either. Like, the game forces you to deal with these slow players that aren't living to their stats, and you can't get any deep stuff. Like, I'm not saying I would throw it up every single time. That's not the point I'm trying to get across. If my receiver has +8 speed, a better release than the corner, and is definitely better than the corner, more elite than the corner, he should beat him. That should 100% happen. 100% happen. And when the game is rigged so that doesn't happen, then what's the point of even telling me that he has +8 speed on that corner, plus like 5 release on the corner? What's the point of even telling me that if you're not going to let me throw it up deep to him? Like, I don't know if anyone else is having this problem, but it's just when I play solo battles, I can't play it up to par. I can't play it and have fun with it. I'm going to get annoyed in every single game I play because they are not living the stats. And when you can't even run the ball in solo battles. At least I can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting about it. I could be doing something wrong. But that is just what's going on with me for solo battles right now, because I don't understand. It sounds like an amazing concept, an amazing new thing to add in the game, but when my players aren't living up to stats, it's not as fun. It's really not as fun. I'd rather play solo challenges, seasons, Mutt squads, Mutt champions, and Mutt draft. I really would. Let me know what you guys think about that. So, that's my opinion. Speaking of Mutt champions, that crap comes out August 13th, baby. You guys gonna be playing some Mutt champions. I know I am gonna be playing some Mutt champions. I'm gonna qualify for Mutt champions. I wonder if they changed anything. When you hover over it, it says like play this and you get the best rewards in Madden 19, or the best rewards in Madden 19 or Madden Ultimate Team has ever seen, or something like that. So that's definitely a hint that rewards are going to be as great as they were last year. Last year I had a little bit of a late getting into Mutt champions, so I mean, it definitely made me a better player playing Mutt champions. It definitely made me understand my defense more, how to play offense better. So that's definitely a positive. If you guys really want to get better at the game, I honestly recommend you to play Mutt champions, because you will play people that are either your skill level, or you will play someone that's a little bit better than you. In doing that, actually sometimes you even play someone that's even harder than you, and when you do that in Mutt champions, you win, like, you just get this feeling of greatness, like, holy crap, I can't believe I just beat this guy. And then you realize that you move up in ranks, and then the more ranks you move up, the better rewards you get. And as that just goes on, it's addictive to play. It honestly is addictive to play. Like, 25 games, do the best you can, and we'll give you something worth how many games you've won. Like, it's an amazing system, and if you guys want to get better at the game, honestly, and especially better at defense, play Mutt champions. That is 100%. That's the easiest way to get better at the game, in my opinion. Another thing is, like, this isn't that big of a thing compared to everything else actually, these last two things I want to talk about are not as big as everything else I just talked about. But anyone realize that, like, there's a lot of objectives and solo challenges in this game? Like, I'll go in my game right now. Where is my controller? I'll go into my game right now. Like, there's just so many objectives in this game, it's not even funny. Like, go over here, objectives, like, you got the Hall of Fame objectives, launch weekly list, improve overall, the solo challenge battles thing where you gotta win a bunch of those, Series 1 multiplayer, Mutt Master stats, Mutt level rewards. Like, there is, if you think about it, like, there's so many more ways to earn coins in this game, and it's not even funny. Like, it's honestly amazing. I can't even lie about it. It's truly amazing, and I'm so glad. Like, they added so many ways to make coins in this game, and they definitely made it a viable way to succeed in this game without paying money. I mean, even though they are still like having people pay a shit ton of money for a lot of things right now at this point, but like it's definitely a overstep from last year and the year before of earning coins without having to buy packs and all that. And that's what brings me to my final point, is these solo challenges. If they have this many solo challenges at the middle of Madden, like March, February, March, April, if they have this many solo challenges, it's gonna want to keep me playing, dude. Like, there's so many solo challenges to complete the game. I know there's hardcore Madden players that have already finished every single one of these solo challenges, but like, for me, like, I've never been the one to like want to finish that many solo challenges, but this year I was like, I told myself, like, I'm gonna finish as many of these solo challenges as I possibly can. I don't know why Siri's opening up on my phone. That's pretty interesting, but like, I told myself that I wanted to complete as many solo challenges as I possibly could this year, and hopefully complete them all. And like, it's just nuts, and you actually get good rewards out of these solo challenges. Like, this campaign, at the end of it, you get an 87 overall on offense and defense of your choice. Hall of Fame, you get to get these 77 overall players, put them in the sets, and get better players. Legends, you get the power-up players, and you get to power up them using the training, which I will not be doing, probably only for Vick. Yeah, you get to power these players up, get pretty much free elites. Training camp, you get all of this freaking training, and they're really not that hard solos at all to do. You got the rookie gauntlet here. This might take a little while, probably could take a whole day to do all those. You got the Journey, 173 solo challenges, 100,000 coins you get from that. You got the MUT levels here, like, you got the Chronicles of Longshot, and you got the Team Diamonds. Like, if they keep adding solo challenges to this game, it's gonna keep people wanting. Like, at the middle of last year, we're like, where are all the solo challenges at? Why don't we have any solo challenges? And they just constantly refuse to put solo challenges in the game. Like, does anyone remember where we had multiple Journey solo challenges? Like, they would put one out, they would put 4 out. They had 4 in Madden 17, I believe. 17, Madden 16 or 17. They had 4 journeys. One came out at the beginning, one came out in the fall. Or no, one came out in the fall, and one came out in the winter, one came out in the spring, and one came out in the early summer. So, like, if they keep doing that, I will definitely give them an A+ on solo challenges. I really will. And I'm honestly happy at this point of Madden 19 right now at this point, except for the packs and the solo battles that I was looking forward to. But I'm really enjoying Madden more than I have in past years when it first comes out. There's definitely a lot to do in this game to earn coins without spending money. That's definitely a positive. Let me know if you honestly agree with that in the comments down below. I'd be honestly interested to hear what you guys think about that. But that is the first episode of Madden 19 live commentary. Basically my opinions of the last week. If you guys have anything that you guys want me to discuss, I'd be sure to do it in the next video. It might be a week late, but I will be sure to discuss it, let you know about my opinions of it in the next video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about anything that I talked about. Like, number one thing is solo battles. Let me know if you guys are feeling the same way about that. You might not. I'm kind of a picky person sometimes I'm not. But in that situation with solo battles, I am a little bit. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this first episode. Let me know if you guys would like to see more like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.